Words left to describe my feelings about the horror that's happening in Palestine and Gaza. But overwhelmingly, I feel shame at the British government and the Western world's complicity in Israel's brutal violence and genocide. Shame as Western governments stand by while Israel's far-right government, the most racist and fanatic ever, has been ruthlessly escalating its ethnic cleansing, siege, killings, incarcerations and daily humiliations of millions of Palestinians in the occupied Gaza Strip and in the Western Bank. But it is heartening to see people of conscience throughout the world taking to the streets to condemn the actions and violence of Israel. We need to hold, as Alexei said, we need to be holding our officials to account. We need to hold our government to account. We need to hold the Labour Party to account. We need to hold all our council here to account. But I think at these times it's very easy to feel helpless. But I think it's great that we're out on the streets, but there are other things we can think about and other things that we can do. And I'd like to reflect on some of those actions now. The Boycott, Divestment and Sanctions movement has since 2005 been growing a movement to end international support for Israel's oppression of the Palestinian people and pressure Israel to comply with international law. The BDS movement is international and supported by unions, churches, NGOs and movements representing millions across every continent. And there are vibrant BDS campaigns in communities across the world. Campaigning has been successful. It has led to major companies like Veolia and Orange seeking to leave Palestine. And we know boycott, divestment and sanctions is a powerful tool. It was a powerful tool in forcing the defeat of apartheid in South Africa. And we can use that tool now to bring down the apartheid regime in Israel. Know full well the power of boycott, and that is why they have tabled the boycott bill in Britain, which is currently going through the British Parliament to curb the rights of protest and prevent public authorities like councils, government pension funds and universities from making ethical choices about spending their funds and making their investments or speaking out against injustice. The British government condemns armed struggles, but at the same time takes all the rights of peaceful protest away. It is crucial that we oppose the boycott legislation. We tell our MPs, we tell our councillors, we tell all our organisations, make sure people vote against that bill and make sure we still have the right to boycott. I'm not very good with mics. Sheffield and organised.
Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine!
Sheffield and organisations supporting Palestine are involved in many divestment and boycott, divestment and sanction campaigns. But we need your help to make these campaigns as successful as we can and be stronger. Campaigns like the one against Barclays Bank that's behind you.
Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine!
Barclays funds arms companies like Elbit, Raytheon, Caterpillar and BAE Systems. These companies provide arms for Israel, and it is these arms that are killing Palestinians in Gaza and in the West Bank. This is a national campaign, but you can join us on our days of action, both inside and outside Barclays Bank. There are other campaigns. Many of you may be or have been employers of Sheffield City Council and a part of the South Yorkshire Pension Fund. This fund invests in companies on the UN list of companies operating in Israeli settlements and are complicit in Israeli apartheid. If you're a member, write to the Pensions Authority and demand they divest from these companies. Also, Puma is a major international sponsor of the Israel Football Association. We need to boycott Puma. You can do this as an individual as well. There are many shops selling Puma products. Don't buy Puma products. And go into the shop and tell the managers, tell the customers why we should not be we should not be buying Puma products. Israel is able to act with such impunity because governments and companies and research centres cooperate with them and support the military and security industry. The University of Sheffield receives millions from companies like Rolls-Royce and BAE Systems, whose armaments are used throughout the Middle East.
Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine!
Students, you have an opportunity to seek out support campaigns against such involvements. Elbit is an Israeli arms company, and many of you probably don't know that Elbit has many factories across Britain. Palestine Action have been running a campaign of direct action against those factories and offices in Britain.
Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine!
Today, they have shut down the Elbit factory in Leicester. Palestine Action. Many have been arrested, some have been in jail. They need our support, they need our support across all the Elbit factories in Britain. We can also do things as individuals. It's very easy to do even little things. A lot of the goods we buy do come from Israel. So look at the label. Don't buy it if it comes from Israel. If you find things in shop, take them to the manager and tell them why we don't buy Israeli goods.
Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine!
Thank you, everybody. I'd like to finish by saying these are just some of the boycott campaigns that Sheffield has been involved in. If you want to find out more about the boycott campaigns and join us, have a look at one of these cards or look at the code that's on the card. There is another one on the table. This will put you in contact with the Palestine Coalition and Palestine Solidarity Campaign in Sheffield. And there you can find out where we are boycotting, what we are doing, how you can support boycott across Sheffield. So remember, Boycott, Divestment and Sanctions, BDS, can help to defeat Israeli apartheid and help to curtail Israeli violence. So boycott, boycott, boycott. And another chant for you. Yes, yes, BDS.
Yes, yes, BDS! Yes, yes, BDS! Yes, yes, BDS!
Free Palestine!
Free